So I'm down at the pond today to show you our 4 duck nesting tubes that we put out in the past. They're going to need a little bit of maintenance. They've had a bit of a hammering over the winter, and I'm going to install another duck tube because these 4 are already in use and ducks keep coming back, so we're just putting more and more out as the seasons progress, and that's fantastic for our wild mallard. So here we've got the makings of our actual duck nest tube. So we've got some wire mesh here. This is actually 1/2 inch square mesh. If you can afford it, the 1 inch square mesh and a slightly heavier gauge is a bit better, but it is more expensive. Got some hay to wrap up in this, and some tie wraps or cable ties to hold it all together. I've measured 34 inches from the end to this point here. And then all I'm going to do, roll that over to there and attach that. I'm using cable ties. So that's the first part done. So you've got that secured. Try and keep it nice and even. Have plenty overhanging the ends and the side. It's around about 1 inch to 1.5 inches thick. And now what I've got to do is roll this up. Just make sure again that that end bit is kept in tight. Then roll it up. So that's the tube made. The only final thing to do there is the bit that you left sticking out over the edges of the wire. Just gently tuck that back in. Gives a nice tight packed area at either end of the tube. And that's our tube made, ready to go out on the water. So normally we can site these tubes in quite shallow water, that's absolutely fine. This though is actually a man-made reservoir. It was made to irrigate the potatoes and the surrounding field, so it gets deep pretty fast, hence I'm wearing a dry suit. Right, so as you can see here, we've put our post in, so it's around about 2 foot from the surface of the water. The next thing is to fit our duck tube cradle. So this has been designed that it can be screwed to the post, and also this part here, perfect fit to go in a scaffold tube. The scaffold tube might be more suitable on other sites. I'm going to angle the bracket so that the wind is not blowing down through the middle of our tube. So we're just taking note of the prevailing wind, and we're going to screw it so that it's at 90 degrees to the prevailing wind. Place the duck tube in the cradle. I'm just going to make sure that our join line there is at the bottom. That's the bit that's going to have the least amount of hay in it. But when we stuff hay in the ends there, that will just cover up that bit there. So all the best bit of our tube is on the top and the sides to give the best protection. That's pretty good in there. The only thing that we need to do now is just put some more cable ties around each end there, just so it doesn't blow out the cradle. So the final part of the job is just put a handful of hay in the tube, and the duck can use this to make her own nest. So our duck nest tube here is all ready to go. Hopefully we'll get mallard in it this year. We might not though, sometimes it takes a year or two for them to get used to it. So it might be year 2 before you start to see ducks in there. The best thing you can do now is stay away and cut down the disturbance time. Give the ducks the best chance of using this. You'll know if it's been used or not the following year when you come to restuff it, and you'll find the eggshells in there. These really don't cost very much money to do, and you can make it out of bits of pallet, a post, a bit of scaffold tube, whatever's lying around. It's a great thing to do. So combining the use of duck nesting tubes with some predator control is fantastic for our wild mallow population. If you've got access to some water, please do have a go at doing this yourself. So I can see here, apart from a huge spider, it's clearly been nested in, and there's bits of eggshell there. So, proof that the tube has worked. That's just what we like to see. So this one here, I think it's been here for about 6 years now. It's obviously looking fairly sorry for itself, but looking at it, it will still do the job. Just gently prise the two sides of wire apart and stuff in some new hay, filling in any gaps. What tends to happen is the ducks will pull additional hay through the gaps to improve their nest, and that's how we get holes in it, along with the weather doing its own bit of damage as well.